Evening, gang. All right, it's Sunday, the 7th of June, 2026. Welcome along to tonight's little chat show, boys and girls. I've just realised my text number keeps playing a little noise every time. Oh, that's very annoying. How do I turn that off? It keeps playing a noise every time I text. Here, outgoing and incoming message says. Oh, that's going to do our head in, isn't it? Oh, I can't stand it. Why is it doing that then tonight? Doesn't usually do that. Pinch to zoom. Oh. It weren't doing that. It weren't doing that last time, was it? Oh, how annoying. What is it? So, turn off. Hang on a minute. Android. Turn off text sounds. One minute. Open the messages up. Picture or message settings. All right, okay. Message settings. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm going to bloody delete people. Oh, sorry. I'm going to delete messages here if I'm not careful. What's that do? Okay. Right, open. Sam's. No, that's not it. Samsung profile picture or icon right hand corner. Select message settings. Message settings, yep. Tap notifications. Categories. Notifications. Oh. Incoming messages. Show notifications. Background. Show notifications. Notifications. App icon. Show incoming message. Sound off. Messages for web notifications off. There you go. Go and try that now. Can't make a noise now, can you? Oh, Chris's thing isn't working very well. Let's send him a message. Yes. You think I'm that? Oh, is it? Oh, I can't really show you. And I always have a shave before I see you. Oh, yes, dear. It's just my sister I don't bother with. Anyway, that's better, isn't it? There we are. We are now in complete silence, boys and girls. Welcome along to our little 2-hour chat show. If you'd like to join in, okay, if you're in the chat box on YouTube, I'm not in the chat box. I always say that each and every week, and I have to keep saying it during the show because some people think I am, and they're trying to send me a message. I'm not in it, okay? The only way to get me a message is 2 ways, boys and girls. You go. Did I hear that make a noise then? Oh, it's the WhatsApp now. Is it the WhatsApp now? I heard something then. Where's that coming from? Hang on. Oh, it might have been Tara, actually. Hang on. We'll get this sorted in a minute. Weren't doing none of this last week, was it? Why is it doing it this week? Communities, channels, status, calls, chats. Oh, come on, where's the bleeding settings? Is it you? Oh, general, start up and close, account, privacy, chats, video and voice, notifications, messages, tone, none. Oh, it's off already. Right, well, we'll see what happens now. Keep your fingers crossed, boys and girls. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, there's 3 ways of sending me a message, gang. If you're in the UK, please use the text number. It's 07460 143393. All right, 07460 143393. If you are abroad, okay, and you want to send a WhatsApp message, you can do that as well. Okay, please send your name with a WhatsApp message, and that's the same number. All right, 07460 143393. 07460 143393. If you can't use either of those, as a last resort, use the email chris@chrisreardon.co.uk, but I don't always get to those very quickly because I'm just dealing with everything else. Remember, there's one poor old soul sitting here all on his own trying to do it all. Do you know what I mean? So that's how you send the messages through, boys and girls. We've already got some coming in today. As I say, Tara's there. Good evening to Tara. She's in Melbourne, Australia. A very good evening to you, my dear. Hope you're well there. Paul and Lou are both here tonight, at last, because she's often out playing bingo, you see. Oh no, I can't listen to Chris's show tonight because I'm playing bingo. Wow. You know, I mean, is it one of those? What sort of bingo is it, by the way, Lou? Is it the bingo with the like £75,000 link game, or is it the bingo with the top prize a packet of custard creams? Which sort of bingo is it? Because there's there is, isn't there? There's everything and everything that's in between, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If it's an old people's home, it's likely to be a packet of biscuits or a tin of, Heinz tomato soup is the top prize. And they spend 3 hours trying to win that. In a link game, perhaps one of the Granada places. I don't know even if they've got Granada. It's ages since I've been to bingo. In the link game, tens of thousands of pounds can be lost. One. Yeah. Lost depending on the man who bingo tickets you play. My nan used to have several of the 6. I mean, how do you do that? 6, you don't get like six bingo tickets on a page, don't you, or something like that. She'd have a couple of those in front of her. Don't talk to an old person while they're playing bingo. Very dangerous. People have been murdered due to that. Murdered, dear. Do you hear me? Due to attacking people who are interfering with their bingo game. Yeah, be aware. Be aware. Jet in Canterbury's there. Hello, Jet. Hello to you, my love. I hope you're well there, Jet. Mark Bowles is there. Good evening, Mark. All right, my love. Put phone on silent. Swipe down on phone and put to silent. Oh. Swipe down. Thank you, Mark. Yes, I'm not used to Android phones, Mark. That's the trouble. Have you got one, have you? I just imagine you with an Apple type person, with all the Apple kit. Mark Bowles was going through some of his belongings earlier, probably deciding, what to wear when he surprises me by turning up at Pontins at Sand Bay in Somerset, where I am next month for 4 days. And I think he's been going through his clothes, looking for a little outfit to wear. And he's come across his white United Kingdom Talk hat, because years ago, we used to do bingo. Okay, we had a little bit of a bingo game going on here. And we played that for a while. Okay, and people used to win prizes. And Mark once won I think he won this. They were also available to buy. Okay, because I had a little bit of a merch going on. He won a white hat with the United Kingdom Talk logo on it. And little me in the corner. When is it that you like to wear that, Mark? Do you sort of wear that in bed sometimes so that you can feel that you're close to me? I think you probably can. I think that is probably the case, isn't it, my love? Yeah. Thank you, Mark. Nice to see that hat still making good use there. Dean in Surrey's there. Good evening, Dean. Welcome along to the show, Dean. Maureen is there. She was at the karaoke on Friday and Saturday this week. Yep. Nice one, Maureen, singing some nice songs there. Kirsty's there. Very good evening to Kirsty. All is well here, Kirsty, my love. She says, looking forward to tonight's show. Thank you very much, Kirsty. All right, Jason's son says, it's 6 p.m. already. Yeah, that is correct, Jason. Well done. It's 6 p.m. already, Jason. Well done, darling, yes. Mike T, good evening to Mike T there. Dottie in Mablethorpe with us. Evening to Dottie. Hope you're well. Looking forward to another show. Curious to know what's upstairs where you do your karaoke show. Carl says it's the bogs. I think it's where you can eat. A bit of both, actually. There is one toilet upstairs, okay? And there is... that's where the kitchen is. It's only a small kitchen. And it's usually Bobby up there that does the cooking. He's a really nice lad. He's only about 22, I think. He does all the cooking up there. But there are some tables up there, and you can sit up there quietly and have something to eat if you want. So, yeah, that's what's upstairs there, Dottie, OK? Good evening to lovely Shania. Evening, Shania. Mr. Mike Rees-Ponto in the house. Lovely Patricia in Manchester. Mr. Gary Ross. Michelle in Watford is there. Hello, Michelle. Who says here's possibly the most important part of the show today, boys and girls. This is because all week long, I know what you've been wondering. I know. Chris knows. did he find his Barry Manilow tickets? And Michelle in Watford says, Michelle from Watford here, have you found your Barry Manilow tickets? We'll keep an eye out for you because she's going to the show as well. Not long to go now. I'm sure we will have sore throats the next day after all the singing we will be doing at the Barry Manilow concert, which is in the O2. Well, Michelle, I did. What's happened is I have made a file in my filing cabinet for my tickets. And in that filing cabinet, well, I'm sitting here because after the show, couldn't find it after the show, gave up in the end and went in the gym. And sometimes you get ideas in your head sometimes when you're in the swimming pool or in the gym. And I thought, hang on a minute. Would they be in the... No, they won't. Why would they be in the file cabinet? Well, clearly, at some point, and it's only recently, because I used to put them all up here, on top of this thing in front of my... literally just a few bits of paper up there. Tickets for any events or anything like that. No, I'd made a file in my filing cabinet, but I can't remember when I made that. I don't know. And what was there? A little red envelope. Yes, look. Look, Michelle. I'm going to have to hide the number because I know how many Barry Manilow fans are watching this show tonight. There are people that absolutely love Barry. So the way in is to do the scanning thing, isn't it? There we go. So there we go. Look, you know what that is, don't you, Michelle? Yes, the O2. Kennedy Street and Stiletto Entertainment. Manilow, the last London concert on Wednesday, the 17th of June at 6:30 p.m. Block A2, row F. Thank you very much. That's right in the middle. A, B, C, D, E, F. 6 rows back. That's okay. We're not paying bleeding front row prices anymore. It's too expensive. So there we are. I found my ticket and thank you for your concern. Michelle in Watford. Thank you. Let me replace them here in case I get lost again. Just a minute. Put them in it. I've got loads of tickets in here actually. What else have I got? Oh, this is for next Saturday. This came this week. Right. Ministry of Sound at the Royal Albert Hall. Saturday the 13th of June. There it is. Ministry of Sound. I'm going there with my friend Vera. Basically what that is a whole concert orchestra. And they play dance tunes, stuff like Insomnia, Sleep, I Can't Sleep at Night, that sort of thing. Never really know exactly what they're going to do. But I went the year before last year I couldn't go because I double booked myself and I went to California, didn't I? And I completely forgot, so I had to give the ticket away. And I can't remember if... Yes, Posh Trent Carl had the ticket, and Vera was very disappointed because he did ABBA dancing. You don't do ABBA dancing at a house event, dear. You've got to harden up your moves, dear. Harden up your moves. No use doing all this and this. No, you've got to harden up your moves like that while you're dancing. And me and Vera, we usually get there as early as possible. We get our one drink and we move straight to the front of the. We go for a wee, right, and then we move straight to the front of the stage, and that's where we stay for the whole 2.5 hours. We do not move. We do not move. If you do, that's it. You've lost your space. And then their heads in the way. Heads, dear. I do hate heads, don't you? Get out of my way. Usually, more often than not, some stupid girl will stand next to me and start trying to push her way in. That keeps happening. And it's very, very... And they're doing the flashing eyelids at me. Ain't going to work with me, love, is it? Move away, dear. Move away. Thank you very much. So that's that. I've got my Greece holiday voucher because I'm going to Greece in September. End of September, hopefully it will have worn out by temperature gone down then. My tickets for Halloween at Kew Gardens. That's an event I haven't been to. Halloween, what else have we got here? The Nutcracker, 22nd of December. Look at this, yes, Nutcracker. I got, that's the Ministry of Set, and that's all I've got so far. Oh, and there's Carol's at the Royal Albert Hall. I'm going to that again. I didn't manage to get to that last year because I had that terrible chest infection on top of the flu, and rushed. Well, was I rushed into hospital? Well, they sent an ambulance because I actually collapsed in a like a hub. Do you know what I mean? They don't have an emergency like where I'd gone to do a blood test and collapsed. I actually collapsed, and it was due to a continuing chest infection and then the flu on top of it, unfortunately. But there we are. So hopefully I'll be going to that this year. Mark Bowles, yeah, I'd like to be given that, to be honest, Mark. Rather than, yeah. So you let me know whenever you want that, and that's fine by me, my love. Okay, very, very happy to do that for you. Roy says you'll see Anna Lapwood, tech organist, hopefully like last year. I don't think I've been at the Royal Albert Hall when we've seen Anna Lapwood, actually, Roy. She hasn't been there whenever I've been there. It's always been someone else. So I'm hoping to see her at some point. Anna Lapwood, those of you that don't know, is one of the main organists at the Royal Albert Hall. She is an extremely talented lady, and she's not old. She's about 35, I would imagine, 34, 35, 36, somewhere around that age, or at least she looks that young anyway to me. And she is extremely talented. She really is. And she don't just play she can play church stuff, she can play dance stuff on the organ. One of the bands was there. I can't remember who it was now. Oh, it's right on the tip of my tongue. There was a band there or something, a very, very big band, and they were doing a concert there, and she happened to be in there, and they heard her practicing, and she was invited to play in part of their concert. I mean, just amazing, really. Yeah, so I haven't actually seen that yet. She might have been there last year, Roy, but she wasn't doing it the night I was there, because I asked for her. Is Anna Lapwood? Oh, no, she's not here tonight. I remember asking for her. Thank you, Roy. Liam's there. Hello to Liam. He's had a bit of a funny turn the other day. Oh, he's in hospital. I'm sorry, Liam. Terrible internet, so he's struggling to watch. Doesn't help when they want to prod and inflate you every time you get comfortable. Don't worry, I'm okay. And you're there lifting my spirits. Oh, where are you being inflated, Liam? Here, Liam, you know when they do a colonoscopy, you know what that is, don't you? That's a camera. Up. Right, not down, up. When they do a colonoscopy, he pushes a button to inflate you with air so that the camera can have a look around inside your bum and further up. Oh, it's an half hurt when he does that. You've got to have the gas. Oh, sorry. Does it hurt when you laugh? Good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Liam. Get well soon, sir. Get well soon, my friend. All right. Simon and Kelly are there from Stevenage. Good evening to you two lovely people. Hello, Simon and Kelly. We have, listen, who's that? Someone finishing 2-0, but I don't know who you are. So if you want to send in, I can give you the last three, ma'am. Someone finishing 820. I don't know who you are, my darling. Do you want to send us your name? And I can add you in, then I know who you are when you ring up, all right? Oh, sorry, when you text in there. Phil from Devon there. Evening to the wonderful Chris. I do look forward to these Sunday evenings. Another fabulous shirt, and that's from our Phil in Devon. Thank you much, Phil in Devon. Nice to see you, sir, there. All right. Okie doke, boys and girls. What's this here about an orangutan, Jet? Did you mean to put this on the zoo video? An orangutan named Fu Manchu at a US zoo notoriously used a wire he fashioned into a key to repeatedly escape his cage, hiding the tool in his mouth during inspection. Just imagine that. Just imagine that, Mark. Hiding the tool in your mouth. God, I don't know if anyone will hide your tools in his mouth. Do you know what I mean? Liam, there you go. Liam, it's blood pressure. Bum, 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 bum. Blood pressure. He's got blood pressure problem. Don't think I could handle the camera treatment. Oh, I enjoyed it. I can't lie to you. I enjoyed it. I always remember, you're laying there, right? I'll tell you exactly how it is now, without being putting you off your dinner, because there might be one or two people having their dinner at the moment. Are you having your dinner at the moment? My sister's having lovely dinners at the moment because she's in Turkey. She's in Turkey at a 5-star hotel in Turkey. Yes! And she said the food is amazing there. Yeah, better than, I think, where was the other place they went to? Where were they before that? Tunisia. She weren't keen on the breakfast there. In fact, she ended up having an omelette every morning. But they're in Turkey at the moment. Apparently, the food's really good. I think they're an all-you-can-eat not an all-you-can-eat. What do you call it? Well, it is all-you-can-eat. All-you-can-eat. Fully inclusive holiday. They're on there. And she said the food just goes on all the time. There's breakfast. And then there's stuff between breakfast and lunch. Whatever time you want something to eat, there's something there. Could that be a little holiday that you might like to come on with me, Mark Bowles? Because I'm not sure that Pontins are like that. I think I get 2 meals. I think it's breakfast and lunch or breakfast and dinner. But the rest of the time, I mean, I could go starving hungry, dear. Starving hungry. There's people walking around there, thin, very thin, because we haven't had enough to eat. I need to go to Turkey. She said I'd love it there. I don't know why. Turkey has never, ever appealed to me. I don't know why. None of those Middle East countries are appealing to me. Dubai, no. Saudi Arabia. What's the other one? I don't know why they've never appealed to me at all. The only Middle East country that's appealed to me is Israel, and that's because of all the Jesus stuff going on there. You know, I like to go walk round. I've been there twice. I would like to go again. Dead Sea and all that. The only thing is the coach journey. You know, let's not go into the subject of IBS again, shall we? I tell you what has been working extremely well: the chia seeds and probiotic drink. Yeah. Yeah, I've not had a problem for weeks, for a couple of weeks now, since that Chinese girl told me to go on those. Interesting, isn't it, eh? Steph Pennell's there. Hello, Steph. Hi, Chris. Sorry I'm late. Oh, don't you worry, Steph, about that. People are late all the time, my love. People are very late all the time. I take and Shania as well. We take a very dim view of people coming into church late, halfway through the gospel. Tell them, Shania. Tell them, dear. Shocking. They walk in like as if there's nothing up, not even a nod or anything like that to a bottle. They just walk in and sit down. Terrible. Steph. Hi, Chris. I'm late. Your hanging baskets are looking good. Loving your shirt. Fun as normal. Thank you, Steph. Well, how have you seen my hanging baskets? You ain't seen them since I put them together, and they didn't look much then, but they are growing. Oh, yes. We like a grower, don't we, Mark? I love a grower. Yeah. And they're starting to increase their size, and soon that bit of that patch will be covered up by tumbling flowers coming out my beautiful hanging baskets. Thank you very much. Hello to the lovely Carl Shaw. Hello, Carl. Great show. Suit matches your shirt. Thank you very much. Well, I've only got a jacket on. Underneath, I just wear shorts or tracksuit bottoms. It's not necessary to do up the bottom half of it, is it? I mean, I'll probably do up the bottom half of it when I go to Pontins, just in case someone turns up and they want something nice to look at. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, Carl. The Careys are there. Good evening to the Careys. I just think that the Careys should be the title of some sort of drama show, like The Sullivans. La da 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 da, la 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 la. La la, or the Waltons. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. Good night, John boy. Yeah, and all those. The Careys. Would there be a lot of action going on in the Careys? What sort of things would be happening in the new United Kingdom talk television series of the Careys? I wonder. Thank you there. And hello to Alfie. What's it all about? Alfie. If my sister's watching in Turkey, which she may well be doing tonight, I don't know. She may be watching this tonight. She said, "Ow, why do you have to sing all the time? Ow. What's it all about? Alfie." Hi, Alfie. All right. Hello to Alfie there. Roy. Yes. I'm not reading that out. Do you know, actually, one or two of you have messaged me, actually, while we're not doing the show, and they say they actually quite like it when there's like a one-way cut. Because I mean, most of Mark Bowles' messages do not get read out. I mean, it's shocking. If I ever have a guest, if Father Danny ever comes in here as a guest superstar, right, which is what he is, if he comes in here, you know, and these messages start coming in from Mark Bowles, I think I might lose the organist job. Shania, I'll give one of them my looks from the sanctuary. I've seen that, Shania. Believe me, I've seen that with my own eyes, my love. Shania works at, she does some work at the, a few of the churches, actually, the Catholic churches on the Isle of Wight. And we have altar service, you know, people that help the priest. She's the oldest one there, and the rest are like little people. And often she has to give them one of her scouring looks because they're being naughty and talking or something like that. Shocking state of affairs, it really is. Hello to the lovely Sandra Mays. Good evening to you, Sandra, and welcome to our little show there. Let's have a look on the emails, see if we've got the emails. Oh, Carl sent me a picture. Thank you, Carl. What's that say? Your doctor called with your colonoscopy results. Good news, they found your head. Shocking state of affairs. Right, once again, gang, just to let you know, if you are trying to send me a message in the YouTube chat box, I'm not in the chat box, okay? To send me a message, please use one of these three methods. If you're in the UK, use the text message, okay? 07460 143393, 07460 143393. If you are outside the UK, please use WhatsApp. It's the same number, 07460 143393, 07460 143393. And if you can't use either of those, you can use the email. And the email is chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. chris@chrisreardon.co.uk. Jack Howard has just managed to make it tonight, haven't you, Jack? Well done, darling. We've only been here for like 26 minutes so far, and Jack has just realised. He says, I'll probably be late for my own funeral. Well, you're late for the beginning of this show. Shocking state of affairs again. I feel abused. I do. I feel abused today, boys and girls, by people arriving late for the show. I mean, it clearly states 6 p.m. Everything I do starts at 6 p.m. and there's a reason for that. The reason is so you're not confused. You know, because if I do show today 6 o'clock and there's one on Tuesday, it's 7:30. There's one on Thursday. You know what I mean? And it's a bit like that. Steph says, this may be wrong to read out, but you've sent it anyway, haven't you, my love? You want it read out. Let me just read it quickly. Oh, that's not wrong to read out, Steph. That's clean fun, my love. I know I pushed the limit. I know the line. I hope I never cross over it there. Steph says, this may be wrong to read out, but my neighbour says, as long as they don't use the same camera for both ends. Oh, that's quite grim, that, isn't it? Use the same camera at both ends. Oh, no. Not for me. Jack, I may be late to start, Chris, mate, but I always finish on time. I'm glad to hear it, Jack. I'm glad to hear it. Joey Weymouth's there. Evening to Jo. She's here. She thinks I'm looking very smart tonight. Thank you, Jo. I do try and make an effort, as you know, Jo. I do try and make an effort for you, my love. Okay. All righty. Who was that who finished 820? Was it 820? We're still waiting to find out who that was. I think it was 820. Yes, we don't know who 820 is. It's a mysterious person, gang. A mysterious person. And who else have we got here? Hello, Chris. We love your show. You make our week. Emma, Neve, and Connor from Essex. I always think that's a lovely name, Connor. Are you Irish? Is that an Irish name? My nan was Irish. She was a Ryan. Nothing to do with Ryanair, though. Ooh. Talking of Ryanair, actually, my sister and her husband, they're, like I said, they've gone to Turkey. 5-star hotel. I think Roy's seen it, actually, on the video, and he's very, very impressed, Roy. My very, very good friend. One of my closest friends, Roy and Vera, two of my closest friends. And they went on the EasyJet. Which is fine, but honestly, they're videoing themselves. Oh God, they were almost sitting on top of each other. I mean, I really like that. Those seats are so narrow. I get it. You know, if you want to fly like that's fine. It's no problem. If you're happy like that, that's great. I wouldn't be, so I don't. You know, but it's just there's just no room. I think the Ryanair ones are the most. Again, I've watched their beautiful videos, Butler's Empire, incidentally, if you want to give them a view there. And they do a lot of travelling now, and they're good. The holiday videos are good. And on the Ryanair ones, I thought they were when they looked to me on the camera, they were struggling to get into those seats because there's just no room from that one in front of you. I can't be having that. No, I can't be doing that. Although I do watch them there. Hello to Marion. Oh dear. Oh my God. Fancy you being there when I'm talking of such things, Marion. Now, I did mention to you. If Father Danny was sitting here and some of those messages came in from Mark Bowles, or indeed some others of you who feel it's great to send in a filthy, dirty message. I said, if Father Danny was his special guest and he saw he needed a heart attack, Marion is from the church. She has Father Danny's ear. She has his ear. And Marion says Father Danny would probably laugh his head off if he sees some of the texts. Well, I could save them. I could save them, Marion, and bring them in maybe next Sunday. Am I here next Sunday? I'm sure I am. Yes, I'm here. Oh, is it me? Can't be me next Sunday. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's me next Sunday. Yeah. Saturday Ministry of Sound. Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, I'm here. I'll save some of them. Take his mind off the other business. Hi, Marion. Who is this now? Andy from Rugby. Oh, he's got a new number of you, Andy. Oh, stop trying to confuse us, Andy. Just a minute. I'll have to update your number in my contacts thing. Let me see. Andy and Sarah. Am I right? Got to be Andy and Sarah, ain't it? A minute. Edit. Is that you with the glasses on? I hope I've got this right. Oh, I'll do it. I'm sure it must be you. I can't be having two Andys, surely, in Rugby. Right, Andy and Sarah in Rugby. Your number has now been updated. Thank you, you two. All right. Jet in Canterbury. She had a colonoscopy last year. It wasn't too bad, but I never want to have another one because of the prep was horrific. Oh, yes. I can't tell you, boys and girls. So if you have a colonoscopy, okay, it's a camera up the bum, right? Before you have it, the night before, you have to drink this stuff. Do not make the mistake I did and drink it thinking you then go to bed and it'll work overnight. No. You drink it early evening and then within about 15 minutes to half an hour, you will be pouring out. Literally. Okay? That's what will happen to clear you out, ready for the camera going up. All right? Just to let you know, I don't mind talking about these things. You won't get this on Radio 2 with Jeremy Vine. Oh, no, dear. We don't. I'm not keen on him, Jeremy Vine. Sanctimonious, self-righteous prophet he is, isn't he? Okay, won't talk about that. Not even probably the delightful... what's her name now? She's on LBC now. Forgot her name now. Blonde hair. She used to be really big. Lost a load of weight. I like her. I quite like her. Bit mouthy cow. I'm glad I'm not like that. No one likes a mouthy cow, do they? Hey? Vanessa Feltz. That's her. Vanessa Feltz don't talk about this, does she? No, she doesn't. So that is basically prep for a colonoscopy. And it's quite unpleasant, right? But it doesn't go on all night, right? It'll start and then you'll have to keep going, right? And then at some point it'll finish. You'll know when, and then you can go to bed, and then you have to have some more in the morning. Do not have it just before you're going to get on a bus. Okay? Get up earlier, let it do its thing, and then get on the bus. Possibly take a little carrier bag with extra clothes in there for the bottom half, just in case. Just in case. Okay? All right? To let you know. You know what it is. You know what it is. Connor. No, Connor hasn't any Irish family, but Neve does. Yeah, again, Neve is a very Irish name, isn't it? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's an Irish name. Let's just put you in my little system. Neve. Emma, Neve, and Connor from Essex. That's a great name, that is, Connor. I had a very good friend in primary school called Connor. He was a nice lad. He had some real sadness. He did. He came home once and his mum had done herself in, and he found her. Terrible, really. Stories like that. Let me just put you in there. I'm quite quick at adding people now into the system. Now, when I say adding you into the system, let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm adding you to your phone number, so whenever you text in again, you don't have to send me a name anymore. Once you're in the system, then you go. Then your name comes up whenever you text in, and it's a lot easier for you and for me as well, including for Jack the Suffolk Viking. Jack the Suffolk Viking. That's a proper lad name, isn't it, Jack? Do you know what I mean? Remember Jack in Oliver? Consider yourself. Well, oh, why is he singing again? Says my sister. Yes, Jack the Suffolk Viking. Let me just put a capital where you've put Viking and put your little number in there. Usually email, but would like to be saved in your contacts. As Big Jack. Yep, let me change that immediately. Big Jack Suffolk. There you go. Big Jack Suffolk. Adding your number. Finishing on the number 5. There we are. Do that. Look, I'm quite quick at doing this now. You see, it's just a case of getting used to it, isn't it, really? Like the bleeding noises that were coming on text a little while ago, weren't they? That was annoying. Jack says, I had a friend took their own life and it will stick with me forever. Terrible, isn't it? And you think maybe that you could have done something. It's not your fault. Not your fault. Never anyone's fault. I just, we all get down, don't we, when you think about it? I do. Oh, I do. There's a couple of people that actually pick up on it. Well, one surprised me a little while ago. He picked up on it. And you're all right. Yeah. No, you're not, are you? And we all get down. But to take your own life, gosh, it's an easy way out. No, it's not. How can you do that? That's not an easy way out at all. You must be so desperate when people do that. If any of you have come across that before, right, Linda Lofthouse, they don't call it clear prep for nothing, says Linda Lofthouse. No, they don't, do they, my love? Just awful, isn't it? Just awful. Emma's there. Hello to Emma in Portugal, I believe. Are you in Portugal? Emma's in Portugal. We're very international tonight, aren't we, Emma? Gosh, how fabulous is that? Can I add you on here? Let me see how that works. Trying to add Emma on the, can I? Add the favourites, add the list. No, I'll do that later. I'll do that one later. Otherwise, we'll just be adding people all night here, wouldn't we? Good evening to Mr. Big G. Hi, Big G. Evening, mate. Never fear, the karaoke eye candy is here. Where? Number 1, we're not doing karaoke. And number 2, you're definitely not the eye candy. I think you find that's me, lovey. I think you find that's me, okay? What a shame you weren't there last night, actually, Big G. Very shame. 2 last night for you. Oh, yes, my friend. Yes. DJ Chris was straight over on that table. I know. Seriously. Anyway, wasn't fit it this weekend. My mid-20s Australian physio nearly killed me. I always have an Australian physio. Painful. Why does anyone want to have physio? If I want to go 2 rounds and I'll ring up Anthony Joshua and come round and kick the hell out of me. Have an Australian physio. Thursday, with all them stretching exercises. What, have you managed to find a lad to do that for you? If not, what is the point in going for all that pain? Please tell me the point of that. Oh dear. Andy and Sandra. Beg your pardon. Andy and Sandra, can you keep me as just Andy? And it's Tesco's to blame. Oh, keep it as just Andy. Just a minute now. Honestly, now I've got to go back into it now, you see. Oh, all right, hang on a minute. Andy. What did I say? It was Andy and Sandra. Right, we're just changing this now. just Andy from... Hang on. Andy from Rugby? Is Andy from Rugby, isn't it? That's it. Have I got that right? Andy from Rugby. Just a minute. Andy from Rugby. There we go. There we are. There we are. I've now changed that to Andy from Rugby. So never again will that lady's name appear next to your name. Okay? All done there. Big Jack says, if I'd have checked on her 10 minutes early, things could have been different. It's troubled me for a long time. Well, yeah, but you can't. It's not your fault. Honestly, it's not your fault. I remember a boy came to me, not very old, 32 I think he was. It's 3 years this year he was, and he was telling me how he's tried to kill himself quite a few times, and he'd sit there and laugh about it. But you know, when you used to speak to him, you'd never think there was anything wrong, really. Honestly, you wouldn't. He came in one Saturday night. I never forget, he came in one Saturday night and he said to me, "Oh, I can't do anything right." I said, "Well, what's happened there?" He said, "Well, I tried to do myself in again this weekend." He put a hook in the ceiling. And this is funny. This is funny, right? Although it's serious. He put a hook in the ceiling, stood on a chair, put something round his neck and jumped off. Except the hook came out the ceiling. And he was sitting there laughing. 2 or 3 weeks later, he was gone. Drugs overdose. And he was a nice lad. You'd never have thought there was anything wrong. He used to do a little bit of drag in his spare time. You'd never, ever have thought it was anything wrong. He was always having people chatting him up and all that, you know. You just don't know what's going on in people's minds. It is not your fault there. Hello to Sal. Hello to Sal. First time I've caught alive. Really enjoy your cookery. Well, I'm sure you will. There's one this week on Thursday. Black bean and mushroom burgers. Did they turn out all right? You'll have to wait until Thursday. That's Thursday at 6 o'clock, okay? When is the recipe book coming out? No, you're taking the mix, Sal. You're taking the mix. Recipe book. Glad mine was just an endoscopy and not the other end. Oh, is that down the throat? It's endoscopy? No. That fills me with horror, that one, endoscopy. No, that's not one for me, Sal. Where are you, Sal, by the way? Where are you, my love? Let us know where you are, Sal. Oh, you don't have to, you know. Just a town. You know, I don't need an exact address. I've been trying to get Mark Bowles' exact address for years, but I still haven't got it yet. Actually, Mark... Oh, there he is. We need more kitchen disasters. Mark is only interested in the videos where I have disasters for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe we could make a video, Mark, disastrous dates. How does that sound? And actually, Mark, I came across a little message the other day from you, and it was on one of the old YouTube messages. I don't know how I came across it, but it did say, and I quote almost word for word, "It would be great to meet you for a night out for a day in London," or something like that. Do you remember sending me that message, lovey? Do you remember? Because it's there in black and white. I meant to photograph it and save it to show you. Yeah. Of course you're at work, aren't you? I beg your pardon. You're not in Somerset on those few days that I'm there. You're away for work. What do you think, gang? True or false? Let's do that. We can do anything we want here. Here we go, gang.
True or false? True or false? True or false? True or false? Yeah! Send your answer into Chris. Only on United Kingdom Talk. True or false?
And true or false, I'd like to thank Roy very much for finding the time in his very, very busy schedule to remake the true or false jingle for this show. True or false? I am in Somerset, in Pontin Sand Bay, in July. Mark Bowles has told me he is away for work that week, so can't meet up with me, and I've never met him yet. Do you think that is true or false?
True or false? True or false? True or false? True or false? Yeah! Send your answer into Chris. Only on United Kingdom Talk. True or false? True or false?
Yes, is Mark Bowles telling the truth or is he false? Is he really away from work or not? Get your answer in, text in true or false to 07460 143393 or use the WhatsApp 07460 143393. Okay, we'll see what you're saying there. Mr. Big Jack's in Suffolk. He says, my friend's taking the mick. Well, of course, you were late, Jack. You're always late. No, just ignore them. Just ignore them. Thank you very much. You're in Lincolnshire, is our Sal. I've got a caravan in Lincolnshire, Sal, where actually I do the show from there when I'm up there usually. It's in a place called Chapel Hill. Do you know Chapel Hill? It's not too far off from Boston, actually, Sal. It's a nice little site, actually. And funnily enough, my where are you now, Sal? Let me put your number in so I know you are in future. My nephew was round there today, actually. He had to fix a little bit of the floor in my bedroom, which there seems to have been a little leak in there. Oh, hang on, I've spelt Lincolnshire incorrectly. I hate bad spelling, don't you? Sal in Lincolnshire. There you go. You don't need to send your name in anymore, my love. You'll come up as Sal. Okay. There must have been a little leak in the corner at some point, and it's got down to the floor, which was soggy. And then he actually texted me, FaceTimed me while I was leaving the church this morning, and he said, "Yeah, it's quite bad. I'll watch this." And he banged his heel down on the wood and went straight through it. Why would you do that? Why, Gary? And anyway, he spent some time then cutting the hole out and replacing it with a piece of board and sent me some photos. Do you want to see what he's done? He's done quite well here, actually. Well, he always looks after the caravan, so I'll give him a little bit of cash for doing that. I'm happy to give him cash, you know, rather than have someone come in and do it. I don't actually like workmen coming in my place. I really don't. I hate it. I'd rather someone I know come in and do stuff. Oh, I thought I saved it. Oh, no, it's a WhatsApp picture, isn't it? Hang on, let me see what other WhatsApp pictures he's sent me recently. That can always be a bit dodgy as well from my nephew. There we go. So there's my bedroom. Has he done it before or after? No, he hasn't. There's no before or after, unfortunately. But you can see what he's done there. See these? He had to cut that corner bit out there and replace that there. By the way, that's not black mould there. It just looks dark there. That's not black mould there. Okay, so that's what he's done there. There's a little bit of paint's come off there, but that's okay. I don't really bother me. And that's the finished article. He's done really well there, hasn't he? So I was doing that this afternoon with great nephew Harry. I think his missus came round as well there. Happy days. So that's all done. Thank you, Sal. Yeah, my caravan is in Chapel Hill. I don't know whereabouts you are in Lincolnshire. And my sister lives in Woodall Spa. You may know that already. I don't know. She's in Louth, near Louth. I know Louth. Oh, it's nice there. I've been in the pub. You know the pub? And I think you park in the Co-op Park. Am I right there? There's a pub behind the Co-op. That's a nice pub, that is. Nice pub, that is. Who's this here? Big Ben in London, please. Big Ben in London. Who are you trying to get? It says, "Hi Chris, you are very hot and very sexy. I'm in London from Big Ben." Yeah, if you say so. Listen, mate, I know I'm not hot anymore. I know. Okay? Right. Let's have a look what they're saying here. Right, hang on a minute. We are playing True or False. Is Mark Bowles telling me a lie?
True or false? True or false? True or false? True or false? Yeah! Send your answer into Chris. Only on United Kingdom Talk. True or false?
So the true or false question, Mark Bowles has told me that he's away from work while I'm in Somerset, so therefore won't be able to meet me. Is he telling truth or is that a lie? Mike T reckons he is false. Thank you, Mike. Kirsty reckons it's true. She reckons he wouldn't lie to little old Christopher. Patricia in Manchester, she thinks you're telling a lie. Gary Ross, he thinks you're telling the truth. Roy in the Thames television area says you're a lying, but he says you're being false. Linda in Leicester reckons you're telling a lie. Mark Jet in Canterbury reckons you're true. There's actually quite a lot of people on your side here. Gosh, look at this. Mark Bowles says it's true. I'm away. False. It's work. So true he's away, but it's not for work. Where are you going then? Where are you going? And without my permission as well. Where are you going? Tara reckons it's false. Yeah, see, Tara's on my side there. She's on my side. Thank you, Tara. Paul and Lou reckons it's true. Maureen reckons it's false. Who's this here? Denise. Hello, Denise. She reckons false, or if not, Mark should cancel work to meet you. Oh, yes, Denise. Absolutely. You should see? She reckons you should cancel work to meet me, but he's not going to work. So he's clearly going away. It's not like a lad's darts thing, is it? In which case, please go on your own. Oh, I can't be doing that. They'll all be drunk, won't they? All be drunk playing darts. You know. I mean, I don't mind you going out now and again once you've moved in there, to play your darts somewhere. You can if you want to. I mean, I'm not one of those women. Oh, you're not going out tonight. You're not going out. Oh no. One of my friends, he used to play ukulele. And he I can't remember what he was saying when I hadn't known him long, only a few months. And he said, "Well, I got divorced a while ago." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, mate." Oh, he said, "Well, don't be. She wouldn't let me go out and play my ukulele." I think that's what he meant anyway. Fancy that, not being allowed to go out and play ukulele. Andy Eggleton. Hello, I had the camera down the throat about 6 years ago. Never again. They had to hold me down. It was horrendous. Oh, don't, Andy. I wish you hadn't told me that. Because I've had stomach issues, don't you? I've had stomach issues for a while now. And I've actually got an appointment now. I know I've had one already, but I've been waiting for this appointment, which looked like it was going to come in sort of November, but it's actually here for the 30th of June at the King Edward Hospital, which is a posh place. So they're clearly not able to cope with the numbers. So I think they farmed out some of the work to the King Edward Hospital in Windsor. Windsor, dear. And I don't want a camera. I really don't want a camera down there. Other people say it's not too bad. Why can't they just put you to sleep? I'm sure they put you asleep in America. Tara, did you say false? You said false. Shania reckons it's true. She doesn't think he's lying. He said, but that's because Shania's a Catholic, Mark. She's Catholic altar server. And she's given you the benefit of the doubt. Look at that. I wish I could. Hello to Tom and Natalie in Bracknell. Hello, you two. Watching from Bracknell again, just down the road. I hope the signal's all right. I could probably turn the mic off and you could hear me from there. I just shout out the window, which is closed and needs to be open. Just a moment. I'm a bit warm in here tonight. I don't usually like to have the window open when I'm doing a show because of all the lights in here. I've got quite a few lights going on in here, illuminating me for your pleasure. And the moths like them, don't they? And they kind of fly in. I don't mind the little ones, but you find them. Joe in Weymouth reckons it's false. You see, Mark? They're not all on your side, lovey. Liam. Sorry, I'm still with Tom and Natalie at the moment, aren't we? Tom and we watched your oldest video and saw you had a lovely cat called Katie. Oh, she was lovely. She was my mum's cat, and when my mum died in the year 2000, I took her on. And it wasn't plain sailing at first. She absolutely hated me. I got her out of the basket. She was hissing, and when I hid behind the washing machine, she wouldn't come out. But I can't remember if I had experience of not knowing what to do when that happens, but I instinctively knew, just keep putting the food and the water down and eventually she'd come, and that's exactly what happened. And then we became best friends, me and Katie the cat, my mum's cat. And she in her later years, she would sleep next to me really close, so close I could feel her breath on my lips. That's how close she was, and that purring would just send you to sleep like that. It was lovely. And she died a few years ago. She went blind. I didn't know she'd gone blind, and I found that very difficult to deal with, her being blind, really. I don't think I dealt with it very well at all from her point of view, but that's what happened. Yeah, I miss her. I miss Katie the cat. Anyway, Natalie says, we adopted our rescue cat, Jess, last summer from Battersea, and we couldn't be without her now. Would you consider getting another cat? Yes, I would, but because I'm travelling around a bit at the moment, I don't think it's fair on the cat. Cats are generally all right if you leave them away for a couple of days. They're okay, but I don't really want to leave or him, whatever. I do have 2 cats visit me. There's Angel. She's a young ginger cat. She just walks in. She don't need to be invited. She just walks in. As soon as you open the door, she's in. And there's another cat that comes to the door and he meows. And then when I open the door, he walks backwards. He's a bit nervous. And what you have to do is crouch down and just put your hand out and just slide there. And he comes. So I have 2 cats do come and visit me. Anyway, thanks, Natalie. Were you the ones down at the garden centre this week? Oak Tree. Were you the ones down at Oak Tree Garden Centre? The week I was down there, doing the hanging baskets. I can't remember if it was you now or not. Debbie Moorcroft forgot the show started at 6 o'clock. Oh, she reckons it's false. There we are. Right, hang on. Just can I just clear some of those messages down? Otherwise, I can get a little bit lost. And I have to do that on here on my what do you call it? On my Samsung phone. Now, there's a funny story here actually. Right, just a minute. Let's just do some of these. Patricia, Kirsty said true. Gary Ross true. There's Linda and Lester said false, didn't you? And maybe it's better to do the messages from here. Yeah, Paula New true, Maureen false. Tom and Natalie, Shania. Apologies if I missed something out. Okay, here we are. Look, Big Jack in Suffolk. Mark lies like a cheap watch. Well, at least they're right twice a day, aren't they? Big G, I think I told you before I had the camera down the throat raw. Couldn't be sedated because it would mean I couldn't work the next day. Well, I wasn't sedated when I had the camera upwards. I was okay. It weren't too bad, to be honest, that. Hello to Jane and Charlie, watching while we're having our dinner. Lots of love from Eastbourne in East Sussex. Have I been to Eastbourne? I think my nan used to like going there. Eastbourne. So a lot of people retire to Eastbourne, don't they? From what I remember. Did I do DJ in there somewhere? Was it Eastbourne? I might have done, I might have done DJ at Eastbourne. Only for about 6 weeks, or some years ago now, to be honest. I can't remember how long ago it was now. So anyway, hello to Jane and Charlie in East Sussex today. Chris, I am in London. It is Ben. Are you up for going digging tonight or tomorrow? From Ben. Well, I do a little bit of digging in my own garden, actually. I don't really need to go to London to do digging. It'd be a little bit of a strange activity to do digging in London. Carl Shorey likes cats. Look at that. And he thinks it's true as well. Thank you, Carl. Jack Howard. I think I got blocked. Did you? Did you make a cheeky comment? I can't read that. I can't read that out. Thank you, Jack. Fly the flag. Hello to Sean O'Sullivan. Hello, Sean. I wish you many wonderful summer nights with good weather and not too much greased lightning. But you better shape up because you need a man. 'Cause I need a man and my heart is set on you, Mark Moles. Alternatively, you could always try Turkey. I've included a photo. What you might look like coming back looking like a new man with the new teeth. You have to have your teeth done if you go to Turkey. What's the point? I think most people... Do they go for the holiday or do they go for Turkey? Plus, if you have your teeth done in Turkey, is it not a good idea to not book an all-inclusive? Because presumably you can't eat much afterwards. I don't think I'd do it. I just don't think I'd do it. I mean, I know how expensive it is to go to the dentist here, but blimey, Sow in Lincolnshire. I worked in vet practice for 40 years. Cats needing a home with an occupational hazard. One of my last ones, I only had him just over a year, was about 18 when he passed. blind as a bat, but that cat could make it into the fridge in record time as soon as he heard the door. There's a cat that I keep coming across, I think on TikTok, and he's got the shakes really badly. He's got the shakes, and someone looks after him and they get the food out, and it's like that. And he managed to get the food in his mouth. Bless his little heart. And it breaks my heart. But then again, I'm pleased to see that someone's taken him or her on, you know. Take a little disabled cat on. Because I suppose that's even more difficult to find, like, a home for a disabled cat, really. Isn't it? Like with, I don't know, 2 legs. I've seen cats with 2 legs. Literally, they just drag themselves along and carry on. You know. Yeah, I think they're better than us, aren't they? Gary Ross. Someone called Paul in the chat. Oh, well, I can't do anything about that, Gary. I'm not in the chat box, mate. Tom and Natalie. There was another person from Bracknell, but we did go there yesterday in the pouring rain. Oh, well, you was all right underneath all that bleeping plastic, weren't you? The thing is with there, when that sun comes out, it's just so hot in the in that little you know, that garden centre oak tree. It's really, really hot there. Right, let's have a little look here. Right, let's sat down. Tom. Like cats, Jane and Charlie. Hang on a minute, let me just sort these out. What's Tara in Melbourne saying here? Tara in Melbourne. Thank you, Tara. Thank you, Tara, my love. It says, liar, liar, pants on fire. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he'd lie to me, actually. I think Mark Bowles would quite happily meet me if he was available, and he's not. So there we are. No dogging. What do I want to go dogging for, Ben? No, dear. What a funny thing to ask while we're doing this programme, my love. Really are. Liam, take the sedation. As I said in my previous message, it's traumatic, but someone will have to go with you. Sorry I'm a bit behind because of my connection. Don't you worry. So if I ever have to have something like that, Liam says take the sedation. Yeah, I think so, actually. I think so. Anyway. There we are. Let me just sort these, my love. There we are. Good. Okay. Right. What else have we got in the show today, boys and girls? Oh, let's open the phone line. Do you want the phone line open? Oh, might have Julie calling. We might have Julie calling if we're lucky. No, let me do a couple of stories first. What would you like to be turned into after you're dead? Hey? Oh, hang on. Let me do a couple of emails here. Carl... what's this now? Thank you, Carl. Oh, sending him a picture of a bird cat. That's interesting. A pigeon cat. Strange. Hang on a minute. I don't like to miss anyone out if I can help it. Sometimes I miss people out, and it's unfortunate, you know. But if you find you're not being read out, after half an hour, send it again. You know, give me a chance to catch up. All right, my love. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, little story here. What would you like to be turned into after you're dead? Okay. Most people, I suppose, would be buried. Most people, or cremated. I would imagine that's 99.9% of people. But there's a little list of things here, gang. You can, and take your choice. If there's anything you'd like to be turned into when you have passed from this little world, let me know what it is. Here's some ideas. You could become a diamond. Diamonds are forever. Ow, why are they singing again? Da, 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 da. That one. Some companies can transform your cremated remains into a beautiful memorial or ash diamond. I don't know what an ash diamond... What is an ash diamond? I don't know what that is. Here's how it works. They take carbon from a portion of your ashes, apply high pressure, high temperature technology, press it, and voila! A diamond is created. Yeah, but is it worth anything? Oh my God. What with me being an international star, can you just imagine what a diamond of me would be worth? And would I be worth more than my sister? if she was a diamond too. Which one would get more in one of those things, you know, with a hammer? Yep. Sold to the man on the right there. An auction. Which one would fetch more, me as a diamond or my sister? And is there any point in buying them as a pair? Yes, you can be turned into a diamond. Is that an idea for you? You can even choose the cut and style. The cost depends on your preferences. Companies like Al Ghazana specialise in this unique and meaningful process. Someone that you love. On the end of your finger forever. No. Don't make your own jokes. Mark, stop it. Do not send a comment in. How about growing into a tree? I quite like this one. There are a few ways to become tree after death, including a tree urn, burial pod, human composting and tree planting services. Tree urn. Your cremated ashes are placed into a biodegradable urn which decomposes over time. Your loved ones plant the urn with soil and a seedling of your choice. A tree grows from it. You could have a tree burial pod. Now, what is that? Okay, your body is placed in a biodegradable burial pod and buried in the ground. A tree is planted on top, and as the pod decomposes, your body nourishes the tree. Quite like that one. Because you're still there. Except you've become a tree. Human composting. Your body is transformed into rich nutrient soil over 45 days through a natural carbon neutral process that benefits trees. Oh, what's his name in the Labour government? What's his name? Ed Miliband. He'll like that one. Carbon neutral. Oh, yes. I wouldn't be surprised if he puts that into law, that one. Carbon neutral process. Composting. Tree planting services. A tree is planted in your honour and your composted or cremated remains are mixed with the soil to nourish the tree. Okay? How about becoming part of the ocean habitat? Your cremated remains can be part of an artificial coral reef along the east and Gulf coasts of the United States of America. Da 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 da. Here's how it works. Your ashes are mixed with environmentally safe concrete and moulded into a reef ball, which is hollow, holy structure up to 6 feet wide and 5 feet tall. The new reef will then serve as a habitat for sea life, helping to support and restore ocean ecosystems. Anything here at all? Or your own idea? If you've got your own idea of what you'd like to be turned into when you're dead, please send it in on the text message 07460 143393 or WhatsApp if you're abroad 07460 143393, okay? Would you like to be made into fireworks? Oh my God! You could be one of the fireworks behind the Disney castle. Tell the test of time. Your cremated remains can be incorporated into memorial fireworks that light up the sky, sprinkling your ashes for your loved ones to see and possibly on their heads. Here's how it works. About 3 tablespoons of your ashes are mixed into the firework composition and loaded into a firework shell, creating a sparkling and meaningful display. You can be part of Mickey Mouse's fireworks at Disney. I don't know if they do that there. Could you be there? Or perhaps you'd like to be part of Sadiq Khan's London fireworks. Don't ever bother with that, by the way, boys and girls. No. I've seen so many TikTok videos of people, and they usually come out around, just after New Year's Eve, and they upload these videos of themselves. It is cold. You are squashed together, and you look up, all you can see is a few flashes. It is made as a TV show. Sit at home, watch it on the TV, don't spend the money, okay? It's one of the very few things I would never go to. The London fireworks. Complete and utter waste of money. And all the people on TikTok that have been tell you the same. You think it... And when you finished, you go straight home? No. It is a nightmare trying to get home from there. They close the tube station when it becomes too busy. Not worth it. Don't do it. Don't ever go to the London fireworks. Sit at home and watch it on the telly. Okay? You could get made into a playable record. Your cremated remains can be pressed into a vinyl record with any audio of your choice, allowing your family to listen forever. Oh, that would please my sister if I go first. She could put me on any time and I would be rabbiting away in her ears. Possibly singing a song or two. Yeah. Save your kisses for me. Save all your kisses for me. Da da da. Bye bye, baby. Bye bye. I'll choose something she likes. Maybe my ABBA song. Money, money, money. Must be funny. In a rich man's world. Here's how it works. Your ashes are incorporated into a record that plays for 24 minutes. 12 songs per side of music and audio recording. You can personalise the package with your birth and death dates or even a portrait. Oh, my sister will be so happy with that. A vinyl record with my portrait imprinted into it and me singing. She'd probably play that every single day. She would. I know she would. You could get launched into outer space. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, space. The final frontier. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Da-da-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Your cremated remains can be launched into space. You have options. They can be sent into Earth's orbit, the moon's orbit, onto the moon's surface, or even deeper. I need it deeper into outer space. Prices vary based on your chosen destination. Celestis offers memorial space flights, reserving a spot for your ashes on scheduled launches. Your loved ones can attend the launch and track your journey in orbit. I mean, it's just wonderful, isn't it? One more idea for you, and then I go to your messages again. Cryonics. Now, this one wouldn't be for me. I just feel very uncomfortable with the whole getting frozen thing. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Cryonics Institute is an American non-profit facility that will preserve your dead body by freezing it in liquid nitrogen, hoping for a future where medical technology can cure or reverse whatever has caused your death. It's one of the pricier options for what you do with your body, but it offers the possibility of a second chance at life. And a second opportunity to watch all my shows all over again. It don't get much better than that, does it? Huh? Anyway, there's a few suggestions there. Let's see what you're saying. Carl says the record will be Rabbit, Rabbit, Rabbit by Chaz and Dave. No, it won't be Rabbit, Rabbit, Rabbit. I'm telling you now, it won't be that song. Nothing wrong with that song. People are obsessed with Rabbit, Rabbit, Rabbit by Chaz and Dave for some strange reason. I don't know why, Carl. Thank you very much. Mr. Carey is there from the Careys. Oh, it's another number to add. Honestly, Mr. Carey, another number to add. From the parlour, a firework would be nice. Go out with a right bang. Great show. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, Mr. Carey. Sal in Lincolnshire. I think I'm going up the chimney and coming down as acid rain. Acid! Do you remember that song, Sal? Acid! Kirsty has no idea what she wants to become. Liam, laying in hospital and he's talking about being dead. I don't care. Throw me in a ditch. Well, it depends, Liam. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't want to throw you in a ditch and then you infect all the plants around you and they all start dying, dear. I mean, have a bit of thought for other plants, will you? Mike T would like to be turned into something useful. That would give me a second chance. Oh, like the Barry Manilow song. Oh, I'm ready to take a chance again. Ready to put my love on the line for you. Oh, only a week and a half before I am in the arms of the vocal talents of Barry Manilow again. I can't wait. I can't wait. Dean in Surrey, you can get ashes and Yes, I didn't know that you... I can't read that, Dean. Jet in Canterbury, my dad was cremated and I had his ashes. I wanted to get a tattoo done for him and he mixed some of his ashes into the ink. So I have my dad's ashes in my tattoo. That's an interesting one. Oh, that's very interesting. Ah, look who it is. The lovely Glenda in Pennsylvania, 65000. Hello, Glenda. Hope you're well. Can you let me know if you received this text? I did actually, Glenda. But, Glenda, I may have a cheaper way of you doing it, my love. The text number also works for WhatsApp. So if you have WhatsApp, you can send me a text on there and then you won't have to pay for text. Because usually you have to pay for international texts. So that's costing you a bit of money, my love. All right? You can send it over on the WhatsApp on the same number if you want to, Glenda. Okay, but what you've just sent does indeed work. Okay, right, let me just put Mr. Carey's number in as well from the Careys. We need a theme song for the Careys, I think. Hang on, let me just put him in there. There we go, that's done, Mr. Carey. Thank you very much. Great answers there, boys and girls. Thank you very much. Remember, it's only a little bit of fun. We don't really do much serious here. Now and again, we touch on serious, don't we? Like I think Ben in London is being a little bit serious and wants me to go dogging with him tonight for some reason. But I'm very, very busy. But I don't stop after this, you know. No, after this, I then put the show back together. I give it a title and a description and a little picture, and then I upload it, and then I go to the gym. Very, very busy person. Very, very busy. Thank you very much. Well done there. Yeah, they're excellent. Excellent answers there. Let me just do Jane and Charlie in Eastbourne. Let me add you to my little system there, Jane and Charlie. Yeah, I'm sure I DJ'd there, you know, you two somewhere. I seem to remember a car park right in front of the... Oh, it's probably a stupid thing to say, actually, because there'll be a lot of car parks in Eastbourne, won't they? They are. You're saved into the system. You never need to send your name again. Isn't it clever, really, when you think about it? Liam, I don't know. I think I'd probably make a good video watching you fly tipping me into a ditch. I wouldn't do that, Liam. Oh, my God, fly tipping. I don't like anything like that. Fly tipping. Good God, no. Good God, no. Right, we'll open the phone line if you want to call in. There's a London number there. WhatsApp, I'll open that a little bit later for anyone who's international. Let's try the London one first. If there's anyone in the UK wants to call in, there's the number. It's open now, 020 8144 3477 if you fancy a little chat with me on the phone tonight, okay? Glenda has calling, texting to Europe, including in my phone plan. Thank you. Okay, yeah, just use that method then. All right, my love. There you go. Phone line open, 020 8144 3477 if you fancy giving us a call tonight, 020 8144 3477. If you're international, give us a little while, okay, and I'll open up your one a little bit later on. Who's on the line, please?
Hi, Wizard Ben, how are you?
Hello, Ben, how are you? What, Ben in London?
Yeah, you are very nice. I'd like to take you on a date. Are you up for it one day?
Well, I would. At the moment, someone's got my heart, but they're not very forthcoming, Ben, and I don't know why that is.
I'm only 42.
Right, what's that got to do with it? Your age,
No, I'm
dear?
just saying I'm very young and
You're
you're
very, very
sexy.
young person, but much younger than me.
Yeah, but I like the older man.
Do you really? Why is that
Yeah.
then? What's the attraction with someone older? Is it the wrinkles you like, or what is it? Is that the sagging
No,
flesh, or what is it?
It don't look like you got no wrinkles. You look very young.
Do I really? Well, I haven't got any makeup on. It's funny, isn't it, that you would say that? I don't know. What do you do for a job, Ben?
I'm a scaffolder.
A scaffolder? What, with tattoos?
Yeah.
Oh, you know when you go up the scaffolding, right? Do you take your top off? Do you when you're going up that scaffolding? Do you, Ben?
Yes, I do. I go up there quite
wow.
often when the weather's nice without no top on.
Wow. Well, I didn't know that. Well, I'm glad
Would you like me
enjoy it.
to pop you an email with a nice picture on, Chris?
Have you sent an email? Have you?
No, I said I could send you one tonight with a nice
Oh,
picture.
feel free. Yeah, feel free. Yeah, yeah. Maybe you're up the
Yeah.
scaffolding. You know, back or front. I don't mind what I'm looking at. You know.
No problem. I'll do that for you. And then email me back and we can
Thank
work
you,
out
Ben.
if you want to go on a
Thank
date.
you, Ben. And what part of London are you in, Ben?
I'm Kensington.
Kensington. Oh, you've got a bit of money then if you're living there.
Yeah.
Gosh. Oh, you have impressed me now. Kensington. Very expensive area. Are you near Harrods? No, that's Knightsbridge.
Yes. No, in Lightwood. But I could always put your email for us. Nice to talk to you.
That's
Have
very
a good
kind of you,
night.
Ben. Thanks very much for calling in.
Goodbye.
I feel very honoured. Thank you, Ben. Bye-bye now. There we are. Nice to talk to Ben. He's going to send me in a little photo of himself. Patricia in Manchester, for my ashes, I hate fireworks and I can't swim, so no attaching me to a coral reef. I'm not going to the moon. The best idea is to be used in art, such as painting. My friend is with me and says I should go to the moon, but I think he means now. Cheeky someone. Just hit him, darling. Hit him. I can't be doing foolish comments from people. Patricia in Manchester. Just hit him, darling, and be done with it, my love, all right? No, don't. You better not do that. If the YouTube people hear this, they'll probably pick that up as a violent comment or something like that. Carl says, you've pulled, mate. Yes, if you say so. Mark Bowles says, I'd love to see that. Well, I'm sorry, Mark, you know. Perhaps, I do remember giving you my personal phone number some time ago. Not one single... I think we've had one single message on that. Rather disappointingly, you know. Oh, well. That's how it is. 020 8144 3477 is my phone number, gang. If you want to give us a call tonight, okay? 020 8144 3477. Well, I don't think we got Julie here tonight, which is a shame. I like this talking to Julie on the phone. So we give that a little bit longer, and then we'll open the international WhatsApp thing there. Jack. Oh, I've read that, haven't I, Jack? Carl. What have you sent me there, Carl? A birdie cat. He sent me a birdie cat. Oh, my God, that's massive. I can't even see that properly. I don't know what you've sent there. It's just taken over the whole screen, so I can't look. There we are. Thank you very much, Carl. Right, what else have we got in the show today? I wanted to play you some music, actually. I wanted to play you some music and thank properly a couple of people who've made some music for me. Let's just take another call. Hello, who's on the line, please?
Hello, Chris. It's me, Julie.
Oh, thank God for that, Julie. I thought you weren't with us tonight for a while, Julie.
Yeah, 'cause that chap beat me to it.
Oh, love. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
What was his name? Ben.
Yeah,
Ben
he
something,
wanted to
wasn't
go
it?
out with you.
Ben, yeah. Julie. Just reminded me where you are, Julie. I can't remember now.
It's Timsbury.
Timsbury. How do you spell that?
Tim, whatever it is. Hang on.
Timsbury.
Yeah, Timsbury, near Bath.
Near Bath. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to put you on my numbers. I think I've worked out how to do it now. Oh, hang on.
Oh, well
add
done.
contact. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do it now. Hang on. Julie
Brimble.
Timsbury. Just can you turn me off in the background, please, Julie, darling?
Hang on.
Thanks, love. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba.
I'll get a letter and then I can...
I can't get the
Spell it
bloody
out
number now.
to
Where's
you.
the number gone? Hang on. Let's just highlight that. Copy. How do I add you, love? Julie. Oh, there we are. Julie Timsbury. Then I will know in future when you're there, love.
Well, there you go.
Brewery.
Yeah.
Right, you're added, darling. You've been added. I think you've been added, haven't you?
Oh, lovely. You've added me to your collection.
Yeah, your collector. You have been added. I think you have, anyway. I don't
thank
know.
you.
Not quite sure how to do it, to be honest.
It's Timsbury.
Okay.
Timsbury.
Right,
Near
added.
Bath.
How's it going, Julie? What you been doing, my love?
Not too bad. Yeah.
You're
I've had a quiet week. I've been out with the dog.
Right.
You know, chasing me tail. You know how it is.
What dog have you got?
Patterdale Jack Russell.
Oh, little Jack Russell. Oh, bless. They all look so
little
old, don't they? They get born and immediately they look old.
Yeah, she started getting a little beard and a little moustache.
Oh, bless her.
And I've had her since she was 6 weeks old.
How old is she now?
She'll be 10 this November.
Was she really? Gosh.
Yeah.
Goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the trouble. They don't stay pups long, do they?
No. Well, it's like kids, isn't it? They don't stay like little people too long. I can't believe
That's right.
I can't believe my great niece is now 14 years old.
I know.
And
No.
and I don't know if you know, but I do have a son. Unfortunately, there's no contact. There hasn't been for years. But he was 42 on Friday.
Was he?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah.
Is he anything like you?
His looks wise, yes, he is. Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
love him. Does he ever get in contact with you or no?
No. There's no contact. You know, you just have to accept that, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
all right. You know, as long as he's happy, then I'm happy too.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, I expect you're there for him if he needed you.
Yeah.
You know.
Anyway, darling, what you been doing
What it
this
is.
week?
Well, I've been out with the dog. I've been... It's not been very good weather, have it?
No. Oh, it's been awful here. I usually do some
Yeah,
litter picking on Saturday, and I abandoned that after 5 minutes. It was that bad. It absolutely
that's
chucked
right.
it down, yeah. How can it be like 1 week, like there we are out, sweating like anything, you know, shorts and T-shirts on, and then the next week we got jumpers on again.
I know, it's wicked, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You know, it's like Friday. I had a text from Mark Street Car Boot.
Right?
Hi, Jew. Sorry, we're cancelling the car boot Sunday because of the weather.
Yeah.
They could have had it today.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
it's just started raining now.
Yeah, it's not been too bad
You know.
today. It's not been too bad here at all today. It's been warm. It's been cloudy. In actual fact, the sun appears to be just coming out now, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it wasn't cold today at all. But there's a load of rain on the way, apparently, coming tomorrow. Or
Yeah,
even
it's
tonight,
gotta
I
be
think.
a
I think it's
horrible
tonight.
week,
I don't know
hasn't
now. Yeah, I think it's tonight the rain's coming. Let me have a little look. Go on.
So, I don't know what I got on this week. I've been here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah.
This week I got to go up and get some cream for me nails.
Right.
Make the nails all soft.
Have you got hard nails then?
No, I'd bite them.
Oh, you bite them, do you? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd bite me nails, something chronic.
I never did that. I used to bite the skin around the nails. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'd bite
And then
them.
you
I'd
rip
put
it, and the whole
forceps
thing
on.
would come off. I used to do that to my lip as well. There'd be a little bit sticking
Yeah.
up, and I'd go, and you'd rip a whole bit off your lip, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's sore though.
Yeah, never mind.
Because I know when I used to smoke, and I know one of my mates, she said, let's have a drag of it, fag. I went, you bugger, you went and got me lip. And took half me skin off. I said, you stupid cow. What's up? I said, then burnt me fat, you know, tore the skin off me lip. Because the fact to stick to your lip, done it.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? Horrible.
Yeah.
Did you have a Sunday dinner, Julie? Do you do a Sunday dinner?
Yeah, I'd cook a Sunday dinner, and I just finished doing a lemon drizzle cake.
Oh, I bet yours turned out better than mine did.
Yeah, it was
I
quite
bet it
nice.
did.
Yeah, of
I
course
bet it
it's
did.
gluten-free, innit?
Yeah,
So I had to do gluten-free one.
my
But
nephew's
it was nice.
my nephew's wife has offered to show me how to do one. So we're probably going to do that together at some point, and you'll meet her if you've not seen her before, Stacey.
Well, I tell you what, I do love your cooking programs. It's sort of very entertaining.
There's
when
another-
you're clashing around in the bin in the backyard or back kitchen.
There's another one on Thursday, Julie. Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Black bean and mushroom burgers.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very entertaining.
I'm glad you enjoy it, Julie. Anything to make you laugh, my love.
It's quite nice.
Anything to make you laugh, my love. Absolutely.
Well, that's right. Life's so boring and
Oh, God, yeah.
depressing now.
Too many miserable people in this world, my love. I
Get
don't.
rid of them and, the world will be in a better place.
I don't do miserable people, and I don't do people who moan. I will put up with someone for ages and ages and ages, and then something will happen, right? And that's it now. No, I'm cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't be
I'm a
doing with
bit.
them.
Well, it's funny
Idiots.
you should say that. Now, I had a friend. Now, I thought she was a friend. And everybody kept saying to me, Julie, you can pick better friends than that. Anyway, she took me shopping one day. And the chap that I was going with, I said to him, when I came home, what did you think of her? And he said, don't know her, don't want to know her, watch your back. Anyway, I went shopping with her, and I said, you didn't bloody pay for that. Oh, shut your mouth, just keep walking. And I thought, no, sorry, you don't do tricks like that with me.
Yeah.
So anyway, she went in Keynsham, wanted a pair of reading glasses. She went in there, didn't pay for them. I thought I can do without this shit. So I didn't bother with her no more. So I rang her up one day. This was the last straw. I said, oh, can you look out for Hoover for me? Yeah, she said, I'll do that. Anyway, my boss died, as you know, Mary Oldbrook. And I said, oh, don't bother to get me a Hoover. I'm having the one up the farm. Oh, that's all right. I said, I'm also going to get my bloke to order me a bag. Like a zip bag, it was a Hetty. So anyway, she said, oh, that's good. That'll save you pinching them down school. I said, you what? Oh, I was only joking. I said,
Shocking.
I don't call that a bloody joke.
Shocking, innit?
And that was it. I put her
Shocking.
dead, and I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of it now. And,
No.
people were saying to me, Julie, we told you what she were like.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's it now.
I think sometimes it's people outside of the box that can see what you can't see. Although sometimes,
Yeah, I thought she was wonderful. I thought she was the bee's knees.
yeah, but
I
sometimes,
said, oh, she's all right. She's lovely. You carry on. You'll learn.
sometimes you can see it and decide to turn a blind eye. I think, really. Yeah, I do.
But she is dangerous.
It is what it is, my love.
She is very dangerous.
Yeah. You're not dangerous, are you at all, Julie?
Yeah, you wouldn't want her to know your business.
I hope you're not a dangerous person, Julie.
No, I'm tame.
No. Are you tame?
Yeah, I'm very tame and cuddly.
I hope Mark Bowles isn't tame. I'd be very disappointed if he was tame.
Yeah, you got to have them with a bit of fire in them, haven't you?
Absolutely, Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I got some fire in me. It's somebody to get
Have
on
ya?
the wrong side of me.
Yeah, I bet you have, my love. Have a lovely week, Julie, and always feel free to call in. It's lovely to hear you, my love.
Okay, darling, you take care of
All right.
yourself and give my love to the family.
I will do. Bye, Julie.
Ta-da, sweetheart. Bye,
There we are.
love.
A lovely Julie. I do enjoy a phone call with her every week. I really do. Thanks, Mark, for your messages there, my love. Okay, all right. All right, gang. Thank you for calling in there. We'll have our our international WhatsApp thing open here. Okay, there you go. If you're abroad and you've got WhatsApp, you can call in now on WhatsApp if you want to. Okay, 07460143393. You'll note it's the same number as the text number. Okay, so if you're international and you want to call in, perhaps Glenda maybe, or I don't know, or Tara, feel free. 07460 143393, or indeed anyone else that's abroad, you can use WhatsApp, and then that don't cost you any money. Happy days. And while you're having a little look there, what was I going to do? I'm going to play some music, wasn't I? Yeah. So I got a couple of people over a period of time that have made music for my various shows. Now, we don't play music for you on YouTube other than the non-copyright stuff, which is what you hear before the show. But also people who make music for the show and have kindly done a couple of little bits and pieces. I just wanted to play these for you and have a little listen. But first, let's have another call where I think this is Glenda. Hello, Glenda.
Hello, how are you?
Hello, Glenda. How are you tonight? It's been a while, hasn't it, girl?
I know, it's been like about a year.
Has
think
it
you were
really?
getting ready to.
Gosh.
Yeah, I think that you were getting ready to go on your California trip when I talked to you last. So it's been like a year.
That's right. And I had a lovely time there. That is a year ago now, isn't it? Yeah, that's a year ago now, or just under a year ago, perhaps by just a couple of weeks or whatever. But I had a wonderful time there, really. I had a lot of stomach issues and coughing issues, but that's okay now, so not complaining. But the highlight of my trip, as you know, was going to visit that church in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Have you been there, Santa Monica?
No, I haven't really been anywhere here in the United States, honestly. It's kind of sad. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of just stick to close to where I live. Although, I mean, I would like to travel at some point. We have we don't have a lot of animals, but we have animals. And so my husband really doesn't want someone else taking care of our animals. So that's why we really don't go on vacation.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, okay. But that's fair enough. Not everyone wants to go travelling. If you're happy with your surroundings and where you are, that's fine as well. Some people don't want to come out the house. They just want to stay.
I'm not like that. Yeah. I'm very social. I like to be around people.
Yeah, good.
Depending on the type of people. I don't like to be around nasty people.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Like, I could spend the whole day with you. If I came over to England, you could take me on a little tour, and I would love it.
Oh, I think we'd have to go for an afternoon tea.
Oh, I would love that, too.
Glenda, we would have to go for an afternoon tea, my love.
Would I have to wear one of those little hats like you guys like to wear over there? The women wear those special hats?
No, not really. You just dress nice. There's no, don't really have to have a dress code. Funnily enough, Glenda, I am actually taking great niece Evie to an afternoon tea in August. When I first went,
like that.
Yeah, when I first went to Claridge's for an afternoon tea, and we took the photos with my mate at the time, and she saw the photos. She said, "Mum, I really want to go there," and that's a couple of years ago, and this is the year. So what's happening is that the entire family, her dad, my nephew Gary, and his wife, and the little boys, Harry, who's I think he's 13 now, and Charlie, who's 2. They'll all be coming down and then dropping her off to me, or I'll meet her somewhere. Then we'll go to afternoon tea and all meet up again afterwards. So that's a little day in August I've got sorted. I'll be staying at the hotel that night as well. So really, really looking forward to that. And I think we could have a little afternoon tea somewhere if you ever make the trip, Glenda.
Yeah, I don't know, though. I don't know how things are going over in your country right now. I haven't really been paying attention. I just know that some people really don't care for Keir Starmer. And, there's always some kind of a, not riot, but like a protest going on in London. I hear about that all the time. Yeah. Your politics aren't very good over there right now, is the vibe that I get.
I think you're right about everything there. There's an awful lot here that seems to be falling apart. An awful lot over here. The whole what's it called? people doing wrong things all the time, and they're not bothered about what's going to happen to them. The police don't seem to have the power to stop people, or they don't want to stop people stealing from shops. It's absolutely shocking. It does tend to be the big cities, London being one of them. I would never want to live in London again. I think it's unsafe there. Driving in London is a big no-no. I only drive in London if I absolutely have to. The rest of the time I'll come in and out by train. Even on the train sometimes, you might have a load of people running through there. There was a bloke on the train the other week actually coming back, and he was begging on the train. But is anyone going to do something? Where's the guard? Where's the guard? No, I think there's a lot going wrong here at the moment. The National Health Service is in pieces. Why
is that? It's taxpayer funded, right? So is there not enough? There's too many people dipping into the pot, but not enough going into the pot, right?
I think there's too many people dipping into it, and there's too many people going and using the health services because they're free when they shouldn't be,
See, I know you always talk about the healthcare system here in the United States, and I actually work for a health insurance company. And I mean, it can be expensive. I'm not going to say that. But if I have an issue and let's say I fall and hurt my back and I need an MRI, they're not going to make me wait 3, 4, 5 years to get that MRI. I'm going to be able to get that in a matter of weeks or sometimes days.
Right.
It doesn't take very long at all. I mean, you basically just go to the doctor, and if there's a problem, they'll say, oh, well, I'll send you for this test. I mean, if you need, regular care or preventative care, like a colonoscopy or a mammogram, something like that, you just go and you call your doctor, and you say, hey, I'd like to schedule this. And literally it's scheduled within that week, the next week. It's not our healthcare system, to me, I would never want to have the universal healthcare. Never, ever, ever, because I have the freedom to go to whatever doctor I want to go to. Now, keep in mind, I would have to pay extra out of pocket to go to certain doctors because my insurance, since I work for the health insurance company that I am employed by, if I stay in that network, because where I work, we also have a health system as well. So if I go within my health, the health system, then my cost of care is cheaper. But if I go to an out-of-network provider, I have to pay more out of pocket. But I can still go there.
Yeah.
I have the freedom to go wherever I want. And over there, from what I understand, you guys don't have that. You're basically told where you need to go.
If we pay privately, we can go anywhere. We can go anywhere.
Yeah.
But you're quite right about all this waiting and business. I've been waiting to see a tummy doctor. I was referred in November.
And you're still waiting?
The appointment has come through. It came through last week, and it's for the 30th of June.
Wow.
Yeah.
And God forbid, what happens if, say, something comes up and you're sick and you can't go to the doctor's appointment?
I've been doing a research thing at a hospital that I attend twice a year to. I've got a little bit of an issue in my blood, so I go there twice a year. And about 10 years ago, they asked me to do this research project, because they wanted to follow people through who were on certain pills and to do with the condition as they get older. And I've continued to do that. And I went there week before last. I think I was in there about 4 hours, incidentally. Absolute delightful little Chinese doctor. She was lovely, she was, and she's doing all the research and all that business. Anyway, and we were talking about this waiting lists and things. I said, they must lose people who are waiting for something to be done. She said, absolutely do they lose people, a lot of them.
And in the interim, not only... But in the meantime, though, these people that have to wait a year, 2 years to get seen by a specialist, if they have a very severe issue and they don't get seen until a year after the fact, their condition is getting worse. So that's just going to cost your healthcare system even more money to see those people.
I agree.
It doesn't make sense.
I totally agree. Now, if you are rushed into casualty, you call it something else
Emergency room.
Yeah, emergency.
Emergency
If-
room.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're rushed into emergency, it's pretty good. It's happened to me a few times, and it's because once you're in the doors, everything starts to happen quickly. It's getting in the bleeding doors that's the difficulty. Do you see what I mean? So if I went there, and a couple of tests are done at the general doctors, right? And if they don't see anything in those tests, but they still want you to be checked out, that's when you would join a waiting list.
Do you guys have anything like an? Go ahead.
If they saw something, maybe they took some blood, and said, oh, that don't look right, then you'd be in fairly quickly, within a couple of weeks. But if they don't see anything in that blood, well, yeah, we'll get him checked out, but it's not urgent. Join the list. Yeah.
Do you guys have something called like urgent care over there? Where you can go if you have a cold. Let's say you don't want to go see your primary care. It's called your general practitioner, I think is what you call it over there.
Yeah.
We
We have a GP. That's kind of your first point of call. Or you can go to the chemist sometimes for advice. And just before I went to Fuerteventura, I was having these stomach pains again. And she said, I went in to see the chemist. I was sent to the chemist. Went to her, oh yeah, try this Imodium. Okay. And I had one of those and it sorted it out. So that would be before the doctor, so to speak. Yeah.
Well, we have urgent care, though, over here. So let's say I have a really bad cough and cold, and I can't get into my primary care doctor
Right.
within the next day or two. They can't see me. I can go into something called urgent care, and I can go in there and just check myself in, kind of like similar to an emergency room, but not. Some of the practices have like X-ray machines and stuff there. The one time I went in because I was having like some bad palpitations, and so I called my doctor, and they said, "Well, go to urgent care." So I did, and they took my blood, and they have X-ray things there, and anyways, so but it's really good, but it's just something that isn't so emergent that you have to go to the emergency room, but you want to get seen and you can't get into your family doctor right away.
Right.
That's what they're for. So I was wondering if you guys had something like that.
We do have one of those. I have one here called Brant's Bridge, I think it's called, is our local one. But I don't think you can walk in. I think you have to be... Referred, yeah. So we have a number to dial, 111, right?
That's like 911 here.
Yeah. And it gets through. That's not the emergency. Our emergency number is 999. So 111 is if you've got something wrong, but it's not a heart attack or something like that, right? So you dial 111. They can refer me to the urgent one if the doctor is busy. But I don't think you can walk in. I think some people say you can, but I don't think you can actually. When I done my shoulder in, I made the mistake of going there. And even when I got there, there's like, well, we're not in emergency. Oh yeah, well, can someone just have a look? Okay, we'll get someone. And the bloke came out fairly quickly, looked at me, and they had an X-ray in there, and also in there they do blood tests. They can do chemotherapy. Wow. Yeah, they can do other things in this. I think it's called a hub. They can do, but if you have a heart attack, no, you've got to go to the hospital, and you would be seen fairly quickly. You know, you would be seen very quickly in a hospital. It's just like general stuff that you wait for months and months and months. I actually paid a private doctor back in February with the stomach thing, and it was a completely different experience, to be honest. Cost me £240, but for that, you got as long as you wanted in there, not 7 minutes. You know, you weren't in and out.
That's all you get?
Eh?
That's all you get is 7 minutes with your doctor?
I believe that's the GP. The target is 7 minutes. I believe it's 7 minutes. Or 12 minutes, maybe. I don't think it's 12. I think it's 7. Anyway, so with the realisation that, you know, we're now in January, I wasn't seen to be anywhere getting this stomach appointment, and it was still painful. And so in the end, I just had a little look up Spire Healthcare, I think it was, and I booked a doctor there, and I went in to see him. What a different experience. So there's a little bit of a waiting room. You're sitting there, and then this bloke come out, said, Chris Reardon, yeah, hello. Oh, hello, sir, I'm Dr. So-and-so. Over he comes, shakes my hand. Would you like to come through, sir? Not like that in the normal doctors. You know, a bleeding buzzer goes off. You know, you answer to a little light that comes on. And in there, and he sat there with his pen and paper. Okay, I can see all your NHS records, so he can see all those already, right? Because they've asked for your number and they can log into those, and he's got notes written down, which he's written down already, and he asked me loads of questions, had a little bit of examination, and at the end of it told me he thinks it was chronic constipation, giving me all these little pains everywhere. Do this, but I honestly don't think I need to see you again. He said, I can put a camera down, a camera up, but I don't think we need to do this at this stage. Okay, thank you very much. Now, I thought he would have sold me the camera, because it's all about making money on the private scene, isn't it? He would have sold me these things, even though I wasn't necessary, because I've been involved in a private dentist here in the past, and every time I went in there was work to be done. Every single time. Oh, yeah, because
they wanted to make money off of you.
Yes. Now, I thought the doctor was going to be like that, but it wasn't. He's seen me, he told me what he thought it was, told me to do this. He said, I don't think I need to see you again, but if you do want to see me again, just make the call and that would be fine. And then I said, well, I've got this other appointment booked with the NHS for a stomach doctor. It hasn't come through. Should I now cancel that? He said, no, don't cancel that, because in the future your symptoms might change and then you're already in the queue. And the appointment is on at the end of the month now. So that's where we are with that. So, now I don't agree that you can have a free health service for everyone and a private health service for just the people that can afford to pay it. I don't agree with that. But if that's all there is, what are you supposed to do? Do you see what I mean? And I was able... It's not fair, because there's plenty of people out there who couldn't afford £240 to go and see a doctor. Plenty of people out there, but... if that is the options, then what else can you do? You've got to pay the money and just be done with it.
Yeah. I hope that you figure out what's going on, though, because that's sad. I hope that you feel better soon. I'll pray for you.
Yeah, the top part of it is much better. It was on this show, actually. Some weeks ago, someone suggested I tried probiotic capsules. So I went on those, and after 4 weeks, all these little pains in my upper stomach went, and they haven't come back.
Did you ever try drinking aloe vera juice? Because my mom and dad used to drink that all the time, and that's supposed to be healing for the insides of your stomach.
Is it? Right.
People that have Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, they will take that to help.
Right.
So you might want to try that. It's a liquid. I don't know, you guys have something similar to Walmart, right?
Yeah, we've got a few places, yeah.
Okay, because I know they sell it at Walmart, but if you have a natural food store, I would suggest probably going to a natural food store there and getting it from a natural food store. And it's really bitter tasting, so you'd want to mix it with some kind of a juice. But if you start drinking that might help you.
Well, I tell you what I'm having at the moment, and this came from the Chinese doctor who was doing the research project that I take part in, and she said try chia seeds and probiotic drink. So you got probiotic drink with all these bacterias in them, right? You put that in a cup, right? Then you put no more than 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in them, right? In the fridge, and you leave it overnight or 24 hours or whatever, and then you basically, but by the time it's gone a little bit not quite so liquid, so I spoon it out and I just eat that, and I've been having that for a couple of weeks, no more problems.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that seems to have made an impact. But, the doctor don't really tell you this stuff. They don't recommend probiotic drinks or chia seeds or anything like that. But she was Chinese, you see, so this is something she knows about. I think the Chinese are pretty good with their health service. If you go to China and you need to get a doctor, everything is paid for. But when I say paid for, it's not like what I'd pay here, or certainly you in America. It's £8. You want to see a doctor? You walk into a hospital. I'd like to see a doctor, please. Yes, pay here £8. And then from there, you do your various things. All right, you might need a scan, or you might need some tablets or that. And it all happens there in the space of a couple of hours, instantly. They know what they're bleeding doing in China. They're way ahead of everyone else.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you because I'm not watching like online, so I can't tell when you're talking.
Oh.
But I can tell you that our cost of living here in America has really gone up.
Yeah, same here.
Really gone up. Like, not only the gas, but I mean, just everything, food, like, everything is so expensive anymore. Yeah. Housing has really increased. I mean, I know where the town that I live or the area that I live, like, you could get a really nice house back like maybe 10, 15 years ago for like $250,000. Now that house is like about $400,000. It's just crazy how expensive everything has gotten.
Yeah.
And Trump was the one that was saying, oh, he gets elected and all the prices are going to come down. Everything's going to come down. Well, I'm still waiting for everything to come down because it has not came down yet.
It's the same here. It's the same here. What are we paying now for a litre of petrol? £1.60. Now, what's a pound to a dollar? 2.30. Let's just say no. It's not 2, is it? It's 1.30. 1.30. So $1.30. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't work it out. I'm not that intelligent enough. So anyway,
okay.
£1.60, and if a pound. Oh, what's a pound? A pound is $1.25. So $1.70 a litre. Litres in gallons is about 4. So 170 times about 4. So I think we're probably paying about $6 a gallon. Does that sound about right? I don't know.
Our gas, I think, here in my town it's been falling somewhat, but it's like a little over $4 a gallon now.
Yeah.
And before the war started with Iran, I think it had dropped into the $2. It was like $2.85. Yeah. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I never thought that I'd see gas that cheap again.
Yeah.
But no, it's gone up again. But I mean, I really don't drive a lot because I work from home. So, I mean, it doesn't affect me as much, but still, I mean, it affects all the other stuff because tractor-trailer trucks have to come and deliver the items, and they need to pay gas, buy gas to get into their trucks. I mean, it affects everything.
I know what you mean. Oh, well. Anyway, Glenda, I'm running out of time here, my love, so I'm going to have to go.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Well, I hope that you and your new love interest
Absolutely. New? No, it's been going on for years, this has, Glenda. Years. There's nothing forthcoming, dear. Nothing forthcoming.
Oh, well, you got asked on a date today, so I like that. That I was just like giggling. I thought that was so cute that you got asked out on a date.
Maybe that's the fun of it, eh?
All right, well, you take care of yourself, and I hope that you feel better.
Thank you, Glenda. Look after yourself, darling. Bye-bye, my love.
I will. All right, bye-bye.
Glenda there in USA. Thanks very much for your calls this evening, boys and girls. Lines are now closed as we're running out of time. Jason Sun's there. Holland and Barrett for Aloha. What's it called? I can't remember. Aloha, not Aloha. Alio, I can't remember what it's called now. Thank you very much. Yeah, Holland and Barrett. And actually our Walmart would be Asda. I think Asda own Walmart, if I'm right in thinking that. Gary's there. Hello to Gary. He was looking after my caravan earlier. Nephew Gary. Marion. Yeah, aloe vera, that's it. Marion says you can get aloe vera drinks if you want to try them from lots of shops. Thank you, Marion. Yeah, but like I say, the chai seeds are kind of working for me at the moment, so I'll stick with those. And Marion also says there's a walk-in section, non-urgent care, in the hospital which stops you having to use A&E. There's one in Frimley Hospital. I never knew that. Why don't we know that, Marion? Why don't we know that? I'm just going to write that down. I'm just going to... Can you literally walk in and see a doctor? Wow, who knew that? No one knows that. I never knew that. Thanks, Marion. That's worth knowing. And Roy, in the Thames television area, says it's about $8 to $9 a gallon here in the UK. That's what we're paying for petrol at the moment. It's a lot of money, isn't it? It's an awful lot of money that. It really is. Anyway, thank you very much. Let me just play a little bit of music behind me while I'm chatting away. We've run out of time to play you those little bits of music that I wanted to play you this morning, or on the evening show there. Sorry about that, gang. Let me just do my emails. Let's have a look here. Carl, what's he sent me? Carl. Oh, I've already read that out, I think, Carl. Yeah, I think I've read that out already on the WhatsApp. Yeah, that's all done. And we're all up to time. Happy days. All up to time. Okay, was there anything else I wanted to tell you about today? Oh, yes. I meant to tell you. Are you a fan of Lorraine Kelly? I think she's all right, Lorraine. I think she's all right. You know, in comparison to that awful programme Loose Women, which I cannot bear that, Loose Women. Lorraine, on the other hand, I think she's all right. And I always remember she can be a bit sharp. And I quite like that. I quite like that. She was a bit... I remember there was some guest on the morning programme on ITV, the one before her, and they'd interviewed this politician, and she came on, and Lorraine's on at 9:30. Hello, Lorraine. Yeah, hello. What was all that about then? And they're like, what? Well, the interview with that bloke sitting next to you. Well, he didn't have anything to say, did he? He didn't answer any of the questions. She was... And I thought, yes, that is fierce. A little bit like Kemi. I quite like Kemi, you know, the Conservative lady. She is fierce. Fierce. I like Theresa May as well. I really like Theresa May. She had like a mumsy sort of feel about her, Theresa May. We need a woman running the country. The blokes clearly can't do it. We need a woman running the country. Absolutely, do we? The blokes are useless. Come on, I'm sorry, you've had your turn, boys. Useless. Useless. Anyway, apparently the BBC is going to try and get Lorraine Kelly over from ITV. She's a bit upset because they've cut her show down, haven't they? Yeah. The Mail on Sunday can reveal that rival bosses at the BBC are set to swoop in and poach the Scottish star as they step up in their ratings battle with ITV. So there we are. Lorraine Kelly might be moving over to the BBC. Which is interesting. I don't know what they're going to do. The decision, which was said to have sent Miss Kelly into a fury when they cut her show down, has prompted many rumours that she will not sign a new contract, and they think she's going to end up on the BBC. I wonder what she could do on the BBC. We could have done that, couldn't we? We could have done that. What show could Lorraine Kelly? Can you see her doing the Generation Game or Blankety Blank? I don't see her doing anything like that. Maybe she could take over from that awful Laura Koonsberg, who's on Sunday afternoons. Oh, I can't bear her. If you're going to ask someone a question, for God's sake, let them answer. Marion took someone into the A&E and a triage nurse directed us to the walk-in non-urgent care centre when I never even know that was there. Anyway, thanks for joining us. The next video from me will be Tuesday at 6 o'clock on this channel, and it's part 2 of my lovely trip around Whipsnade to my very, very good friend Carl. That's on Tuesday, okay? And Thursday's video, which is again at 6 o'clock on this channel, Thursday's video will be me in the kitchen doing black bean and mushroom burgers. Did it work? You'll have to wait till then. Thanks for watching and listening, and another one of these little live shows for you next week. Enjoy your Sunday night. Cheerio now.